55 degrees tomorrow and rain. But they've completely changed the forecast. Now it's going to be 73 and sunny.
It was like sunny until you were sick and tired of the sun. I mean, it was
that's
like
right. That's
10
right.
days
Yeah.
sunshine.
But now when you look at the whole forecast, it's sunshine all the way out. Maybe a little rain next week, but it looks like tomorrow's going to be nice after all. Today going to be nice. Sunshine, maybe a morning shower, but otherwise a nice day with a high going to 75. Same thing for tomorrow, into the 80s and 90s by the weekend. Okay, so the big, I have to say, a little old-fashioned reporting, and don't get crazy on this. I'm going to talk about it. I won't mention you.
He just pointed to you on television.
I just was talking to somebody who was all upset because they've been working on this story. It's the big rumor that's been going around all week long, and using a little old-fashioned reporting, the Observer Dispatch got the story, and that is that they got Alex Carbone on record saying we are not selling. Hasn't that been the big rumor that everybody's been talking about all week long? I mean, we've heard how much it sold for.
We're getting price.
The vacation house that Alex was going to buy. I mean, we've gotten everything.
We have his address.
People have all of the details. But as it turns out, there might be something to it. And when I say old-fashioned reporting, I wanted to find out who the reporter is. Alexander Gerald. Oh, he's the one that was in studio, right? For the debate.
Right.
Alex Gerald. Anyway, the old-fashioned way is when you read the story, Carbone Auto Group co-owner Alex Carbone shot down rumors Tuesday that his business is being sold. Quote, I can say this, that we are not for sale, Carbone said prior to an employee-only meeting at one of the group's commercial drive facilities. We're not selling, end quote. So the old-fashioned reporting comes in where? I think this reporter was tipped off that there was going to be an employee meeting, and he went to the place that the meeting was going to be held, which is at the dealership, and he asked the question face to face. We don't think about that to this day and age, where you can text and call and email and all different forms of communication. When you go face to face, you can at least count on getting an answer. So I call it old-fashioned reporting.
Alex is a good reporter, anyway.
So as it turns out, during the meeting, and I think this was actually said to Gerald, this is Carbone, we're investigating partnerships to help us grow to continue the Carbone Auto Group legacy, but at a much larger scale. So there is, it seems, something to the rumors, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're working on something.
There's something there, but Alex Carbone saying we are not selling.
See, I thought, I wasn't sure where you were going with this. When he said, we're not for sale, I was thinking, well, does that mean you've already sold then? You're not currently for sale because you've already
I
but
think
the next line cleared it up.
The next line does clear it, saying that basically they're into something's going on. And it's funny how these, somebody knows something. People just can't keep secrets.
No.
Secrets, I can keep a secret. I know that I can keep a secret. If I'm telling you, it's because I want. How would you know? How would you know what secrets I have held?
Listen, I know. I've told you some things that have gotten around. That's how I know.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you wouldn't trust telling me anything. Listen, the fact is people they just can't keep secrets. They tell somebody. And maybe that somebody is a spouse who feels that they have to tell somebody. And by the time you get done, it's that little whisper secret game that they play in elementary school. And the story gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And instead of 10 million, it's 100 million. Instead of 100 million, it's $1 billion. And by the time you're done, you have your big rumor.
And I hate to, with all due respect, I'm sorry, I'm already regretting saying this. I think you hit on a key point there. You tell the spouses, and then it becomes...
That could happen, too.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're taking a swipe at my wife instead of me.
No, not her in particular.
That's good.
No.
But you have someone that you confide in, almost always. And sometimes that leaks in its own way. So, all right, listen, Hillary Clinton hammering... Donald Trump hammering the Clintons. A lot of stuff coming out there. I have to tell you, though, the funniest line that came out of politics yesterday was from the unlikely source, Hillary Clinton. Her statement was she's hammering, I don't know, maybe Jimmy Fallon's writing her speeches now, but it was funny. And here's the line. You want it? Mm-hmm. Hillary talking about Donald Trump and the fact that he is really about failed economics, that he is not the person that we want to be in charge of the economy. And if you note, the polling shows that when it comes to national security, Americans really prefer Hillary Clinton based on polling. When it comes to the economy, they trust Donald Trump more. This does not mention all of the negatives that both of them have, which are extremely high. So now Hillary is hammering him on the economic side. So the comment was, sure, he's written a lot of books on economics. They all end at chapter 11.
Oh.
That was a funny line. That's written by like a late night show host, like a Jimmy Fallon guy.
Do you have audio though? Because
I'll find
sometimes
the
her
audio.
delivery.
The delivery was good.
Okay.
And sometimes her delivery is almost like
off.
wavy.
Yeah.
It's like it's just
yeah.
not delivered, and it's coming in waves, and it seems just, it's not delivered like a Jimmy Fallon or a David Letterman might deliver the line. But hey, I thought that one was delivered well.
Yeah.
I actually chuckled out loud, and I thought that was a funny line.
Kudos.
Here's Christine. We have news on the congressional race. Some interesting stuff that we're going to get to coming up. And it does involve Assemblywoman Claudia Tenney. Here's Christine Bellino.